following program contains the opinions of its host and guests, not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello, and welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Joel Wallach, your host, a veterinarian and physician. And I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to die at 75.5 like their parents and grandparents. I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to be sick and miserable for the last 15 to 20 years of their life like their parents and grandparents. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Don't forget the website, www.drjwallach.com, to get a hold of my books and CDs and DVDs. And, oh, my gosh, there's so much going on here with all the supply chain and trouble, businesses closing down and everything. And diseases, the rates are going up. Let's just look at some of the more common ones. Alzheimer's disease. Just to treat the symptoms, we spend in America alone each year $305 billion is projected over the next year or so to go to $1 trillion a year just to treat the symptoms of Alzheimer's disease. $1 trillion. Arthritis costs us $626.8 billion a year just to treat the symptoms. Okay. And then, let's see here, type 2 diabetes. $342 billion to treat the symptoms, not to cure it and get rid of it. Simple nutritional deficiency disease. Heart disease, oh my gosh, your heart's one of the most important organs in your body. It beats, it starts beating when it's formed as an embryo and doesn't stop day and night, 24 hours a day until you die, okay? $316.8 billion just to treat the symptoms of heart disease. Obesity, depending on whose data you look at, $210 to $260 billion a year just to treat the symptoms and not get rid of the problem. High blood pressure is $131 billion, again, to treat the symptoms, but don't get rid of the disease. And let's see here, MS, multiple sclerosis, $85 billion. And then kids under the age of 10 with asthma cost us $80 billion a year just to treat the symptoms. And asthma, of course, is a simple nutritional deficiency disease. And, doctors treat these diseases like a dairy herder treats his cows. He rings the bell, they come running in, he gives them a couple of cupfuls of grain as a reward for coming in, he milks them and then turns them loose. He rings the bell tomorrow, they come running in, get their cupfuls of their grain, he milks them and he turns them loose again. This has been, goes on for the entire life of the cow. Okay? And so this is what's happened to these patients with these diseases. They treat the symptoms and they're happy because they don't have the pain, they don't have the inconvenience, and so forth. And insurance will pay for much of this medication. And so it's one of those things where they're sort of comfortable with insurance is paying for it. They don't have the disabling symptoms, and so they're happy enough with how the doctors are managing it. Let's put it that way. Well, I'm going to talk specifically about the heart today, heart disease. And the heart, of course, again, starts working and beating sometime, like in the first month of being an embryo until the moment you die. Now, the heart is a very complex muscle organ. It's made out of muscle. It has connective tissue valves in it with tendons and ligaments that hold it in proper places and so forth. And then you have arteries attached to it to bring nutrition and oxygen to the heart itself, and then coronary arteries. And then you have the aorta, which goes out to the body, bringing oxygen and blood and food and antibodies and stuff like that to the rest of the body. You have the pulmonary artery, which goes, as the name implies, the lungs, and gets blood and oxygen and so forth out and around. And so the heart is working. It has a pericardium, which is a connective tissue bag that surrounds the heart, has a little bit of fluid in it to lubricate the movement of the heart as it beats and so forth. So it's not rubbing against, another tissue and rubbing ulcers and stuff like that. So it's got this fluid in there that lubricates the surface of the heart. And, there's all kinds of heart diseases. You get a blood clots is a very common one. Blood clots are very common nutritional deficiency diseases. Blood clots are nutritional deficiency diseases. They don't happen because you have bad genes. They don't happen because you have bad things going on in your heart. They happen because of nutritional deficiency. And so that's why we came up originally, spent a lot of time looking at what nutrients. Remember, I've done over 32,000 autopsies. I've looked at a lot of hearts. I've had a lot of hearts in my hand, okay? And so I understand the heart very well. And the heart requires oxygen and food, and just like everything else. It works, even when you're sleeping, it's working 24/7 for your entire life. I mean, you think about that. Is there any organ in your body that works like that? Well, not physically. The liver works and can be working for 24 hours, or it can kind of go to sleep, and the biochemistry stops for a couple hours a day or half a day or something like that. Your lungs work 24 hours a day also, okay? And the brain gets to sleep and so on. Let's see here. Your body, with this blood sugar issue, diabetes, is very interesting to me. And, there's all these things that go on in your body when it comes to diabetes. There's 3 diseases with the prefix diabetes. Type 1 diabetes is a birth defect. It's a short way to say it. It's not a genetic birth defect, but it is a birth defect. Mom was missing stuff when the cells that make insulin were being made, and so the mom didn't make enough cells in the embryo, and so you get type 1 diabetes. You have to have supplemental insulin from the time you're born. Doctors take blood samples from newborn embryos to their umbilical cords to see if they have type 1 diabetes, because they make a lot of money from the start of your life. We'll be back after these messages.
If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach today, give us a call on the priority line. That's 831-685-1080. You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie, the radio program.
The antioxidants found in many fruits and vegetables are known to help support and promote good health. Research has also shown that dark chocolate, once known as the food of the gods, is rich in healthy nutrients. In fact, dark chocolate is higher in antioxidant content than any other food. Longevity has combined a proprietary blend of velvety rich dark chocolate with whole fruit pulp and whole fruit juice extracts from mangosteen, goji or wolfberry, acai berry, and cherry, along with vitamins and minerals, producing a smooth, rich, delectable concentrate called Cocogevity. It tastes so great, I sometimes drink it right out of the bottle or pour it over ice cream. Cocogevity is highly bioavailable, meaning your body will absorb and make use of all of these healthy nutrients. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
In recent years, several studies have discovered the healthy benefits of drinking coffee. Longevity has now taken it a step further with an entire product line of healthy coffees from Longevity's JavaFit selection of top-shelf gourmet coffees. All JavaFit coffees are made from 100% premium, hand-selected Arabica coffee beans grown in the finest regions of Latin America. All are carefully roasted, creating a delicious, rich, full-bodied flavor. For an extra boost, try JavaFit's Energy Extreme 62, a proprietary blend of nutrients including Cambogia, green tea extract, an extra shot of caffeine, and niacin, designed to support metabolism and enhance physical performance. Available in single cup or single pot packs. Contact your local Longevity distributor to get Jovolution coffees. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity, Mindful Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Don't forget that website, www.drjwallach.com, for my books and CDs and DVDs. And going back to this diabetes thing, that's type 1 diabetes. And then type 2 diabetes is called diabetes mellitus, which most people are familiar with. Your blood sugar goes up, and they give you insulin. They kind of control your blood sugar with insulin or other drugs. Well, guess what? It's a simple nutritional deficiency disease. So that's why we have the Healthy Blood Sugar Pack. And then there's diabetes insipidus, which really isn't diabetes because it's not a blood sugar issue. But you do have the thirst, you do have the dehydration, and you do have the polyuria, which means you're urinating much more than normal because it's actually something going on in your brain. It could be associated with Alzheimer's disease. It could be associated with MS, multiple sclerosis. We have demyelinization. And, of course, then the nerves do weird things when they lose their myelin, and they short circuit against their neighboring nerves and so forth. So there's type 1 diabetes, type 2 diabetes, and diabetes insipidus, which is not a blood sugar issue, but is really a nerve issue. Hypothalamus, pituitary, spinal cord, and all that kind of stuff. And so these are the sort of things that you have to watch. That's why we have the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack. It's our big hammer, we call it, the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack. It has core is in 90 essential nutrients, but it has 215 nutrients in it. And it's designed to give the heart all the support it needs, to give the liver all the support it needs, to give the kidneys all the support they need, give the lungs all the support they need, give the intestines all the support they need. But you have to do some other good stuff. Stay away from the bad foods, no fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no glutens, no wheat, flour, rye, no sugar, no carbonated drinks. Even the diet ones got to go, because even diet drinks have carbonation in them, which neutralize stomach acid, which stomach acid is there to help you absorb minerals and also to digest food. And so if you do all these things properly and take your 90 essential nutrients, or better yet, the 215 with the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack, we have secret sauces for over 600 different diseases to add to the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack. Secret sauces, okay, to add to the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack to deal with over 600 different diseases. So we've got things under control, but you have to take the responsibility to do your part. Okay, let's see here. We have Billy still with us, standing in, okay. Let's see here. Doug is off at some family member's wedding and so forth. So Billy has been doing a great job. Billy, what kind of pearls of wisdom do you have for us today?
Well, Doc, you and I have known each other a long time, and I think for the entire time we've known each other, I have had one favorite drink. I'm an old radio guy, so I drink a lot of coffee, and I love the coffee that we get from Longevity. Researchers have found that drinking coffee appears to be linked to a longer lifespan. Well, that's good news. Moderate coffee drinkers are less likely to die during a 7-year follow-up period from a study that was recently done. Coffee previously been linked to several health benefits, including less risk of certain diseases. Here's the good part. If you drink coffee with sugar, maybe a little milk, that actually doesn't hurt at all. The research comes out of China from the Southern Medical University of Guangzhou, and apparently people with moderate coffee consumption, that's like 1.5 to 3.5 cups a day. If you drink sweetened or unsweetened coffee, it doesn't really matter. If you drink sweetened coffee, you actually have a slightly better chance of living longer than if you just drink coffee straight up. But if you drink coffee, you apparently have a longer life. So that's good news. I thought I'd bring it up because we have coffee in our line of stuff.
Oh, yeah. And we have, sets where you get 24 pre-packaged pots of coffee in one box, okay, that kind of thing. And then we have 12-ounce packages of roasted coffee beans. And we grow our own coffee in South America. We have our own coffee plantations, and we use our Bloomin' Mineral fertilizer on it, okay? And then we harvest it, and then we bring the harvested beans to Florida, where we have our own roasting facilities there, and we package it, we roast it and package it there, and then we ship it all over the world, including China. And of course, remember, China is famous for their tea. tea is famous for China, and China is famous for tea. And for them to start investigating coffee like that is because so many people in China are buying our coffee, and we're so proud of that. We'll be back after these messages.
Aromatherapy oils have been prized by ancient cultures for thousands of years. Longevity's ancient legacy, true aromatherapy, is no exception. Essential oils are the fragrant life essence from plants that are gently removed through the process of steam distillation. Longevity's ancient legacy essential oils are of the purest concentrations from the most respected and ethical distillers worldwide. Many of Ancient Legacy's oils come directly from families in the East which have been distilling essential oils for over 100 years. For life's everyday aches and pains, such as sprained ankles, pulled muscles, and other bumps and bruises, try Ancient Legacy Trauma Oil, which contains essential oils traditionally known to help with pain, swelling, and inflammation. To learn more about aromatherapy and essential oils, contact your local Longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about business opportunities.
If your doctor is telling you that you can get all the nutrients you need to stay healthy, well, that's just wrong. Dr. Joel Wallach has identified 90 essential nutrients that the human body needs to thrive. Crops only need 3 nutrients to thrive, so where does your doctor think the other 87 nutrients come from? They don't. So if you're not supplementing, you're starving your body. Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine will get you a long way down the road to getting those 90 essential nutrients. Beyond Tangy Tangerine contains plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. Beyond Tangy Tangerine is a balanced and complete daily supplement. So if you want to give your body the nutrients it needs, order Beyond Tangy Tangerine today. Contact your local Longevity associate to order this product, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Longevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Longevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity, 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Don't forget that website, www.drjwallach.com, for my books and CDs and DVDs. And Charmaine, are you there?
I'm here. Yes, I am.
Now, we've been working together almost 32 years. And it's, and soon you're going to be 80 years old. I'm very proud of you because you look like you're 40 and you have the activity level of a 25-year-old, so I'm very proud of you. And so what advice would you give to people when it comes to them sitting down at the table and saying to their family, okay, we have to come up with a proper program for each and every one of us? Well, what would you recommend for them?
Well, first they got to understand that they can't eat bad things that mess up their body, and they got to start eating more of the stuff that is good for them. And you got to avoid the bad stuff, and you got to learn what the bad stuff is, and then you got to start taking in nutrients. And once you understand that the food that we eat today isn't what it was 100 or 200 years ago, you have to start supplementing, because you can't live on food anymore.
What changed? What changed? Well, why suddenly? It was actually suddenly. Why suddenly did we go from food that had all these minerals in it that was really good for us to no minerals? What happened?
Well, because the ground pooped out, and the NPK is just 3 things, and that your body needs at least 60 minerals a day that we know about.
And somebody pulled a switch for what?
Electricity. So people, and again, farmers aren't going to put good fertilizer in with all the minerals if, they probably can't afford it. And so you got to understand that what you're eating, Dr. Milan calls it cardboard food, and we joke about it, but it's not a joke. It's our life. And
of course, plants cannot make minerals. Plants can make vitamins, but plants cannot make minerals, and 2/3 of the 90 essential nutrients are minerals. And when we went to electricity from wood and coal, we gave up our source of nutritional minerals. Our nutritional minerals were coming in the ashes from wood stoves and fireplaces and fire pits. We're using wood and coal for fuel. And then we went to electricity. Everybody in the world, they immediately switched to electricity. There was no question. They didn't investigate what the consequences were going to be. Everybody went to electricity. They wanted to be modern. And the world is paying a price. The world is paying a deep price, because when you create electricity, you give up your source, a historic source of minerals, which went back thousands of years. And so you have to consciously, proactively consume these essential factors, I call them. Essential factors. They're essential like oxygen. They're essential like water. Can you go without water? No.
No.
Can you go without oxygen? No. So how do you get all 90 essential nutrients when you've given up your natural source of them?
The only way you can get them is to consciously take them.
Well, there you go. Yeah. And you'll add 25 to 50 healthy years to your life by staying away from the bad foods and consciously consuming the essential factors, 60 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 minutes to 3 fatty acids. Do you just put dirt in your car for oil, or do you just put oil in your car?
Or a truck.
I have a truck. You put oil in your truck. You don't just put dirt from Texas in there and hope there's some oil in it. We'll be back after these messages.
If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach and Shar, give us a call on the priority line. That's 831-685-1080. You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie, the radio program.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463. 3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your Youngevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there, in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local Youngevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the ultimate tangy tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewables. And besides that, they're not as good as tangy tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
This is the ZBS Radio Network.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 9 for Life Crusade. And don't forget, I like the big hammer, we call it. It's called the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack. It has 215 nutrients in it. Of course, the core is 90 essential nutrients, 215 nutrients in it, 60 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 amino acids, 3 fatty acids. And you need them all, okay? You can't get them from your food on a consistent basis. And so the only way that you can maximize the intake of these things is to take and consciously consume them, okay? And that's how we came up with these programs. We've been doing this for a long time. I've been doing this for 75 years. And it's one of those things where most people think I'm 50 when they look at me. With the exception of 3 days, I was on some antibiotics because I had an infection from puncture wounds of falling in a ditch in a construction site. Other than that, I've never been on a prescription drug. I'm 83 years old, never been on a prescription drug. Are you kidding me? No. Okay, because I've been taking the 90 essential nutrients on a very consistent. I do it as consistently as I breathe. I do it as consistently as my heart beats. Okay, and so if you do that, you can add 25 to 50 healthy years to your life. If you're on 3, 4, 5, 8, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 different prescription drugs, and you're seeing 8, 10, 12 different physicians, you're in trouble. Okay, and so you need to sit down quietly. You know, we've got over 100 CDs, we've got over 50 DVDs, we've got 21 best-selling books. It's All in Your Head is a good one. It's going off the shelf like crazy. It's 25 different diseases you get from osteoporosis of the skull. Epigenetics has replaced the false science of genetics. Dead Doctors Don't Lie is one of the most popular books and CDs. It's the book is in 2 languages, English and Spanish, but the CD is in 9 languages. Hello? Okay. And then Immortality, you want to add 25 to 50 healthy years of your life, get that book, Immortality. Oh, my gosh. It goes into great detail what you need to do to add 25 to 50 healthy years of your life. Okay, Billy, let's go to a caller.
All right, Doc, let's head to Alabama and talk to Lisa. Lisa, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Oh, Lisa, you're on the air. Hi. Hi, how can I help you?
Yes, sir. I have low thyroid and very high cholesterol. I am 75 years old, and I weigh 180 pounds, and I'm 5'1".
Okay. And she at 5'1", I'd like to see her weigh maybe 110 pounds. So you might be 50, 60, 70 pounds overweight. All right. Any other issues? High blood pressure, diabetes, arthritis, back problems?
Pre-diabetes, and my heart. I'm getting these pains in my heart. Little pains in my heart. And they referred me to cardiologist, but I haven't gone yet.
Okay, so you got some chest pains, would you say?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. Charmaine, what would you do here for Lisa? She's got thyroid issues. She's got cholesterol issues. She's 75 years old. She's a pre-diabetic. She has chest pains. She's 180 pounds. What would you do for her?
I'd get her on a gluten-free diet very first. No wheat, barley, rye roast, no fried foods, no burnt animal fat, no oils. And then I would get her on one healthy brain and heart pack and one healthy bone and joint pack. Mm-hmm. And I would add to it the Ocean's Gold, collagen peptides, MSM, Fucoid Z, vitamin D3 for absorption, and she needs to replace one of her meals a day with a keto shake until she...
the keto shake is a meal replacer. It's not to be added to a meal. And how many of the Rebound sports drinks could she have a day?
Well, she can have as many as she wants, actually, but I wouldn't drink it after 4 o'clock in the afternoon, or you won't be able to sleep at night.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I for somebody who's 180 pounds, I'd limit it to two a day and not after 4 o'clock. But then give us a call every couple of weeks, because you're going to be a very, very happy person here, Lisa, because all the things you have are nutritional deficiencies, okay? And, let us know what the doctors say, but take the program Char laid out, and you'll be an amazing woman. Back after these messages.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it, too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity 95 Crusade. And don't forget, there's 25 different diseases you get from osteoporosis of the skull. There's probably that many diseases you get from MS, multiple sclerosis, which was a demyelinating process. So people, they get off of cholesterol. Their doctors tell them they got to lower their cholesterol, so they get off the cholesterol. They stop eating eggs, and so on. And you have to appreciate, as a large part of your brain is made out of cholesterol. There was no such thing as Alzheimer's disease until they came out with statin drugs to lower people's cholesterol. Okay, there was dementias. Now, every disease, every dimension now, they call it Alzheimer's disease because that pays the most from the insurance standpoint. Wow. Okay, let's see here. Billy, let's go to callers.
All right, Doc, let's head to Maryland and talk to Debbie. Debbie, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Debbie. You're on the
much,
air.
Doctor.
How can we help you?
Hello. Thank you for being so accessible. I really need to talk to you. Called you back.
Sure.
I recently had a stress test, and cardiologist sent me there. So after the stress test, now I have my blood work in front of me, but 6 months ago, my blood work was normal. So this comes out with the globulins higher, a little higher in AST. But the problem, what they're sending me for, the doctor wants to send me for 3 CAT scans, chest, stomach, and pelvis.
Why?
She also is, she's claiming, here's why she says, I have kappa light chain disease.
What is that?
That's a good question. I was hoping you would know. Oh, it says here also pleural effusion. I have fluid on my lungs. In other conditions classified elsewhere. Malignant primary neoplasm, unspecified.
That's a cancer. Okay, a cancer.
Okay. So she
now,
thinks I have
how old
cancer.
Are you? How old are you?
I'm 72.
Okay, and how much you weigh?
Yeah, I weigh 140. I lost 45 pounds listening to you. I've been with Longevity Nation for 3 years, and I listen to everything you say.
Okay, how tall are you?
Yeah. I'm only 5'1".
Okay, 5'1", I'd like to see you weigh 110, so you might still be 30 pounds overweight. So the fact that you've lost some weight, that's good. So compliments to you. So I'd get another opinion. I'd go somewhere else to another doctor, somewhere else. You don't have to redo all these tests. Just take all the tests with you that you've done, get copies of everything, and go see a doctor. I'd go to a medical school, okay? In Maryland,
okay.
There's a lot of good medical schools in Maryland.
Okay,
yeah.
I am scheduled with Hopkins on Tuesday, a pulmonary doctor. But also, here's my question. With the contrast, when I got an MRI, I felt like I had an electrical shock through my body. And I didn't know if that was an allergy or not. But she was saying the contrast for all 3 of these CAT scans does contrast.
It could, but here's the deal. Here's the deal. You must have very good insurance because she's sending you for all these tests and all this and the other. Okay, you must have very good insurance.
Medicare, Medicaid. That's about it. Yeah.
Okay, well, she's milking your Medicaid account.
Okay. Yeah, so I never use it.
I'd take get copies of all your data and go to the medical school there. Was it Harvard in Maryland? Okay, go to the medical school.
Johns Hopkins.
Or Johns Hopkins, okay, and ask them to evaluate what's going on, and ask them, what would be their treatment program, okay? And don't tell the doctor you have that that's what you're going to do because she'll call in advance, and we don't want that. We want them to make their decision based on seeing your data, okay?
Okay. Well, the one talked to her about after he did the electrocardiogram, or the EKG rather, got the results. He called her to give her the information. Then she
so
what all these other ones. But
what did they say? What did the electrocardiogram say?
Well, it just said that I have fluid on the lung and maybe a mass. Now, the doctor said something weird. He said he's never seen a weird thing on the electrocardiogram, but yet then he said, well, it may or may not be nothing. Like, I don't know. So it's what they're telling me is what it's like, a definite cancer because of these. Is it the globulin? Oh, she also referred me to a doctor for lupus. She wrote a thing for that.
Okay.
So could I have all that in 6 months ago? Nothing?
Okay.
Oh, I did have COVID. I don't know.
Okay. Now, lupus, of course, is a gluten problem, okay? And as a result, you have all these nutritional deficiencies. Do you have skin issues? Do you have, like, eczema or dermatitis or psoriasis?
No, and I'm half gluten free. I'm not totally, but I'm working on getting totally gluten free. I mean, I don't really eat gluten much.
Okay, and cross-contamination is dangerous too. Now, Charmaine, what would you do here, for Debbie? She's been diagnosed with lupus. She has lung disease. She has an immune system thing. The doctors are suspicious she might have cancer. And she's going to get another opinion on all her tests and everything. But what would you start her with at 140 pounds? What would you start her with to deal with all her issues?
Well, hopefully she's on a gluten-free diet already. If she should be on a gluten-free diet.
Yeah, she says she's not totally gluten-free yet.
Okay, she needs to be. No wheat, barley, rye, roast, no fried foods, no burnt animal fat, no oils. And then I would get her on 1 and probably 2 healthy brain and heart packs, and I would add to it the collagen peptides, MSM, Fucoid Z, vitamin D3 for absorption, and I would.
Okay, what would you do specifically to support her immune system?
Well, I would probably get her on some extra. I would get her on some extra selenium, personally.
Another bottle of selenium, so she can take three times a day.
Yeah, and I would also get her on the Ultimate Daily Classic. It sounds like she needs it for extra blood circulation.
Extra circulation. Yep. Yeah, the Ultimate Daily Classic. Get 2 bottles a month of that, so you can take 3 twice a day, and that will support healthy blood flow through blocked arteries, whether it's in the brain, the heart, the kidneys, and the intestines, wherever. Also, it will support healthy blood pressure. Okay, so give us a call as you go take the next steps. But if you've been kind of partially doing everything right from the gluten standpoint, you need to be 100% gluten-free. Okay, because lupus is a nutritional deficiency. It's not autoimmune. It's not an autoimmune disease. All the doctors believe it's autoimmune, but it's not. It's just a simple nutritional deficiency caused by eating gluten. Okay, so it's an intestinal thing. Okay, lupus, you have irritable bowel syndrome or celiac disease or Crohn's disease, whatever they want to call it. Okay, and then also you have a skin problem usually. It can be eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis, rosacea, and those are the factors that constitute lupus. So do get back with us, okay, as conveniently and as quickly as you can. But I'd go to the medical school, Johns Hopkins. Okay? All right. Okay, Billy, you got time to start another one?
Not really, Doc. We're coming up on break time in just a couple of moments here.
Okay, well, Char and I will take it. Okay. So, Charmaine, what's your favorite book that will help people kind of get the concept that they have to consciously, proactively consume these nutrients?
Well, to me, Let's Play Doctor or Rare Earth's Forbidden Cures are the 2 books I would start with. But I think also It's All in Your Head is very important today because some doctors don't talk about, and it's something very important.
Osteoporosis of the skull.
Yep.
Okay, we'll be back after these messages.
When those aches and pains in your knees, elbows, hands, shoulders, and back crop up, reach for Youngevity's CM Cream. Put CM Cream on a Q-tip and put it in your ear canal for relief from headaches and sinus pressure. A topical temporary relief from minor aches and pains of muscles and joints associated with strains, sprains, and simple backaches. Why take aspirin or non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs that can cause stomach bleeding and liver damage? Just apply CM Cream liberally to the affected areas, and within 20 minutes or so, you'll have relief from those nagging minor aches and pains. You'll feel better for up to 4 to 5 hours. So the next time you have achy joints or muscles, do what I do. Reach for CM Cream for relief. And for systemic relief, reach for CM Plus capsules. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local longevity associate. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Hi everyone, Andy Anderson here. Are you using those handy little bottles of gel that zap germs, bacteria, and other nasties? In today's world, that's smart, especially with all the filthy doorknobs, shopping carts, and handrails we touch every day. Here's what you may not know. Once the alcohol evaporates, goodbye effectiveness. No more protection until you use it again. Pure Works to the rescue. Our FDA-compliant foam, lotion, soap, and spray do not rely on alcohol. Their killing power lasts up to 4 hours. PureWork disinfecting spray is EPA certified to kill swine flu, bird flu, MRSA, HIV, hepatitis B and C, and a whole host of viruses and bacteria. Mold and fungus too. It's even safe around children and pets. You'll love the soft feel of PureWorks on your hand. It actually conditions and will not dry your skin. Here's a little peace of mind knowing your hands are still germ-free hours later. Get your hands on PureWorks and get PureWorks on your hands. Stand by. Pull out your paper and pencil for your local number to order. PureWorks.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and longevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Longevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity Knife Life Crusade. And let's see here, Billy. Let's go to callers or emails.
All right, Doc, let's head to sunny Hawaii and talk to Mark. Mark, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Mark. You're on the air.
Hello. Hi.
Aloha.
Hi, Dr. Wallach. Aloha. Hello, my name is Mark Freges. I'm 61 years old, 5'10", tall, and I weigh 270 pounds.
Okay.
I have chronic pain and needles 24 hours a day.
Okay, now is this pain in
and
joints or in your muscles?
Chronic pain it's muscle pain, it's stabbing pain on my knees and on my thumb, and it's kind of varies on my body, but it's constant. And my needles is on my majority is mostly on my leg and my feet.
Okay, now stop there a minute. And I also, you also what?
I have diabetes. I have type 2 diabetes.
Okay.
I have full-blown arthritis. My whole body is arthritis. I was diagnosed in 2005, just starting on my hand. I'm a mechanic by trade. That's my job.
Okay, stop. We only have moments. Left here. How many times a night do you wake up to go urinate?
Waking up. Well, let's put it this way. I work nighttime, so that's why my night is my day. So
so how many times do you wake up when you're during your sleeping period? How many?
3 times. 2-3 times. 2-3 times a night.
Okay, during your night. Okay. Okay, Charmaine, what are we going to do here for Mark? Okay, he's got type 2 diabetes. He's got rheumatoid arthritis. He's got muscle pain, back pain. He's getting up 2 or 3 times a night at his nighttime to urinate. He's 5'10". He's probably 70, 75, 80 pounds overweight. What would you do for him?
He's got to get on a gluten-free diet. No wheat, barley, rye, or oats, no fried foods, no burnt animal fat, no oils. And then I would get him on 2 healthy brain and heart packs and 1 healthy blood sugar pack. I would add to it Ultimate Daily Classic 2 bottles of that at least because of his weight. Collagen peptides, MSM, Fucoid Z, and I said Ultimate Daily Classic, and he's probably going to need a couple extra bottles of sweeties to take before he eats a meal. And he's overweight, so he needs to replace one of his meals with the keto shake until he loses some
what
weight.
does he need to take for the rheumatoid arthritis? He needs to get a particular antibiotic to deal with rheumatoid arthritis.
If he can't, he needs to go to a doctor and get a prescription for minocycline. In the meantime, he could take, I would still take the Killer Biotic. I take it every day anyway.
Yeah,
It might get rid of it on its own. You never know.
Well, we know for sure that the minocycline will do it. You need a 6-week course of minocycline, so make sure you get that. It's a prescription from the doctor. But the type 2 diabetes goes away very quickly. All these musculoskeletal things go away very quickly because they're all just simple nutritional deficiency diseases.
Right.
And you'll lose the weight at the rate of about a half pound, 2 pounds a day. Shar gave you a very, very good program. And so do call us every couple of weeks, Mark. And so when Shar and I come there to visit Hawaii, we can all go out to dinner because you are going to have a great story. Okay, you're going to have a great, great story. So we want to hear from you in 2 weeks and 4 weeks and 6 weeks. But get that, see if you can't get your medical doctor to write you a prescription for minocycline, like the bait fish, minocycline. And you want a 6 weeks course of it. That's in addition to everything else. Don't just take that by itself because you won't be happy with the results. Okay? All right. And so we only have a moment or so left here, so I'm going to go ahead and take it and remind everybody that, we are looking for help. And so do call us if you want to run a longevity business out of your home and get the tax breaks and get the income stream. With all this supply chain stuff going on and businesses closing down and people losing their jobs, you can imagine people are having trouble. So we need help to run our business. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, Charmaine. Beautiful job as usual. Thank you so much, Billy. Thank you so much for filling in. You did a great job. And we'll be back another day. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. And God bless America.